What's happening YouTube? It's Till Blends back with another video, and in this one we got a burst taper. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it. So like always, since it's a burst taper, with my T-liners I'm gonna set in like an arching guideline to make sure it gives that burst effect. Sometimes you could put in your guideline a little lower, but I just went higher to give it that burst effect to make it more pop more. So right below that line that I set in, I'm gonna bald everything out. I'm gonna go no guard, lever fully closed. So in this one, I'm gonna fade with my magic clips. So I'm gonna go in with my one guard, lever halfway open, and flick out at that line. So below that, to get that guideline out, I'm gonna go in with my lever open, no guard, and I'm gonna flick out. And as you see, that guideline wasn't coming out as stubborn a little bit, so I'm gonna close the lever a little bit and flick out. So now with my 1.5, I'm gonna go into the bulk, as you can tell, and I'm gonna start blending that out. You can kind of see where that faint line is where I went in with my one, so with my half guard, I'm gonna flick out and get that faint line out. I'm getting more of the bulk out with this 2 guard, so I'm gonna go up higher with this and make sure I'm just getting that excess hair at the top. I'm just balding everything out below it, and I'll slowly transition into fading the beard. It's the same steps to fading the beard, but you just reversing the order that you do it in. So I like to go on with my lever open, and then my one guard, then my half guard. So now I'm gonna set in these C-cups with my T-liners, and I'm gonna make sure to pull down when I'm setting them in. And as you can tell, his vertical bar also needs some straightening, so I'm gonna make sure to get that as well. And make sure I don't dig too deep into the corner, but making sure it's straight and not rounded. So on to the other side of the head, just as I did to one side, I'm gonna do to the other to match it evenly. So I'm gonna set in my guideline just how I did before. So just like I did last time, as you could tell, the corners are very rounded on this side. So I'm gonna make sure I'm setting in a vertical bar that I can follow along with, but I'm not digging too deep into it while I'm pushing them back. And that's another thing with burst fades. Make sure you get the back of the head and set in this little tail, because a lot of times you could do the sides and do the C-cups and this and that, but you forget about the back. So make sure you don't forget about that. And I'm going in with my Babbler's clips to set that line, because sometimes it's a little stubborn. You have to work with it. So I'm putting in my guideline with this, and then I'll follow back with the T-liners. And you know I had to get my client's beard right. He was looking a little homeless, so I'm gonna make sure I line this up at the bottom and get everything nice and neat for him. Then I'm gonna come back at the end with a straight razor to get his beard. As I'm getting the beard nice and crispy, you can start to see the client smiling. He wasn't smiling before when he was looking homeless. That shows you the power of a haircut, you know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm just going in and making small details and lining the back of this tail up, making sure it's nice and sharp and around the ear. So now to the front of the hair, I'm gonna make sure I'm pulling down with my comb, and I'm gonna come in with my magic clips and knock some of the hair down, because you can't really tell, but it was sticking out. And then I'm gonna go in with my T-liners and start from the middle of the head and work my way to the right, then the left. It doesn't matter which way you go first, but just make sure you're going all the way to one side, then back over to the other. So I'm going in with my straight razor to give his beard that nice crispy effect. So when you're doing this, making sure that you pull his skin is very important to make sure you don't nick or cut your client with the straight razor.
Get the paper, Sando.
So if y'all made it this far, rate down below what y'all think about the cut. And my client went from looking homeless to looking like he ready to do something, man. Tell me what y'all think down below.